While doing research of Korean mythological creatures, I was unaware I would come across something that I encountered years ago. I was 16 at the time, sleeping over at a friend's house. Like most high schoolers with nothing better to do on a weekend, we stayed up late playing video games and eating junk food. We'd wrapped up the night by heading to her room, laying in her bed and sitting on our phones. We would usually do that until we fell asleep. Like most times, I fell asleep first around 2 or 3 in the morning. I woke up. I struggled to open my eyes. My eyelids felt heavy. I was unnaturally drowsy, like I drank a whole bottle of nighttime cough medicine. When I finally forced my eyes open, the room was dark. It only could have been an hour or two later because the sun hadn't even begun to rise. I was so tired, I barely recognized where I was, and I couldn't move my body. I wasn't frozen. The weight of tiredness just held my body down like I was trying to move through mud. I tiredly looked around to gather my surroundings. That's when I noticed it, the black shadow that stood over us, taller than the door. I was too tired to feel fear. I just looked at it questioningly. In the dark, all I could make out was a large, wide-brimmed hat that sat on top of its head. It did not seem to move. I was drained, so I closed my eyes and told myself it wasn't there to fall asleep again. Looking back, I realized it was the Grim Reaper in Korean mythology. You see, it only appears in places of death or looming death, and my friend's grandmother died around the same time. I didn't know this at the time, but my friend was suicidal and had been experiencing in that room also. It brings some morbid comfort to know that it was not there for me that night, but now I know the being that waits for me when my time runs out.